Faye Tozer about starring in the musical 42nd Street. That's coming up right after this.
Oh, welcome back to this morning. We've made it outside. The sun is shining. The weather is sweet. It's so sweet. We've got Samantha Womack and Faye Tozer. They're going to be telling us all about starring in 42nd Street. We're very excited about that. We've got the incredible cast.
Look at them.
Don't they look good? They look so good.
Love.
I
They're
want one of
going
those
to be performing
jackets.
for us very soon. And John Terodi's in the kitchen.
Luck.
Yeah, best
Good
of luck with that. Now, smash hit musical 42nd Street is heading out on tour across the UK, but not before a little stop at Television Centre for us.
Just a couple of minutes. The cast have an incredible performance lined up for us. First, let's chat to Samantha Womack and Faye Tozer, who are not dancing around today. They're sat down.
We're just a gentle sway.
Just a gentle sway.
So what's going on with your arm? What have you done?
Oh, I broke my wrist.
Are you okay?
On the back of a scooter, because I'm just like really jet setter, kind of like the kind of life I live, and I feel
But you're okay though?
I'm fine, and I covered it well, and it's not an issue. I've got a floaty sleeve. It's all good.
So listen, 42nd Street's one of those musicals we've all been brought up with. We've all seen it like on the theatre or the movie. So tell us, for people that don't know, tell us about what's the production like and what your roles in it.
So the storyline is kind of, it's a show within a show. It happens after the Depression. Everyone's really excited to have new jobs, and it's the pizzazz of getting around and working it out. Then there's there's actually an accident within the show, so we have to swap female leads. So that was kind of.
I look like a mummy in the last scene. I'm just like.
So what are your parts? Who plays what?
I played Dorothy Brock, who's a kind of bit of a tyrant. She feels like she's losing her power, so she barks quite a lot. But actually, you work out that she's just terrified of losing her power.
I wonder why they gave you that role.
I have no idea. Literally, because I am
I know.
so
You're like the
timid.
opposite for that.
No one's here.
What about you, Faye?
And I play Maggie Jones, who is the songwriter, producer, and performer. Sing the theme tune, write the theme tune. I do it all, and kind of mother hen and producer that keeps everybody together in the show.
nice.
And a killer tap dancer.
I do a little bit of tap
she?
dancing.
She's killer.
How are you finding it, doing all the tap dancing?
Love it.
Is it
It's like
amazing?
my inner child is screaming.
Yeah.
And do
Yeah,
they
so
put
much
the
fun.
sound effects on, you know, where they tap, tap, tap?
These
got
guys,
mics. Mics in their
mics.
shoes.
They've got
Wires up
microphones in
their
the shoes.
Yeah.
Are you
Dream.
actually joking?
Sing a little
No, it's
wire right the way
amazing.
down the tights.
the real McCoy here.
Yeah.
Faye, are you trained dancer?
So I did ballet tap and modern when I was little.
Yeah.
So that's.
It's so nice to be doing that.
Oh my goodness! Like literally, I've been waiting all my life to get my tap shoes back on.
This is your moment now.
Yeah, my 2 minutes.
So obviously you've got a few shows under your belts. How's it going?
Yeah, the first week was pretty terrifying. It's just a train that doesn't stop. The show is like high octane. There's a lot of quick changes for us in the first act. So really the first week was us just going, where am I going? But now it's settled.
It's a big show, isn't it?
Big show,
It's
but
huge.
it's warm, it's funny, audience are clapping way before the show starts.
Really?
It's the right time. Everyone wants to have a great time and be nostalgic at the moment.
And also, I guess what you're doing, 8 shows a week.
Yes.
Right. So if you, in your head, if you think, oh, I didn't do that as well, you can't fester on it because another show's coming up literally either later on today or the next day, right?
Yeah. It's that commenting to your own brain. It's not helpful. Because you'll be like, oh, I did that really well. Oh, God, I'm late. You know? So you've got no time to think. No time to
We had
think.
a really funny moment yesterday. I mean, we were coming off to do quick changes. We're really quite tired at the moment because it's been quite hard. Yeah.
You look great.
So came off stage. What did you do first? You came off and...
I came off and I just walked into the corridor and somebody went, you're on with the telephone. And I was just like, wandering, like meandering, like I had all the time in the world, got like oinked back on. And then
I came up and I was supposed to just take off my hat, but I took off my dress. And I was like, I've got to be on stage. So we have to get it all back on again. So I'm really
Is that
sorry,
just
guys.
not concentrating? Sometimes you just lose your concentration.
sometimes your brain just freezes because it's tired.
Yeah.
It just like stops. But we were like, the first week,
You wouldn't know on
this woman
stage.
is so delicious. And we were like little sloths. We were so terrified. We were in the side of the stage like this.
Shake it off, we're fine, it's fine, check it out.
Very cute.
When you're going on tour, so when you go to a city, will you be there for like a week or
a week in
couple of
each
weeks?
place, yeah. You can go on the website and see. I think we're in Leeds next week, and then Plymouth and Bristol. So yeah, it's infectious.
What an
and
exciting thing to be
it's
part
really
of.
cool.
Beautiful show.
And Sam, your husband, is it your partner or
Yes,
husband?
yeah.
So Oliver's in the cast.
He is.
And you're sharing a dressing room with him.
And a van. We converted a van, so we're
stop
living
it.
on tour in a van.
Really?
Yeah, it's quite tight.
Oh, I love that. There he is. And how is it having him there? Does he give you a nice little massage?
Because of this, it's really ungainly. Because I've got to get my tights on. You know, like American tan tights. Not a look anyway. And it's like he's got to like open them up, and I've got to try and put my foot in them.
Well,
it's not great for a healthy relationship.
All that glamour.
But he's very supportive, and he's gorgeous in the show. He looks like Clark Gable.
Oh, he's so
amazing. How different do you find doing a show like this than being in a pop band?
Well, we don't have personal chefs on this. Just saying. No, it's quite a heavy schedule because it's 8 shows a week. Like I say, when we do the pop stuff, we probably do 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
This is somebody else's production, so I'm being employed, which is quite nice actually.
Nice.
So I'm not responsible for anybody, just myself.
Yeah.
But it's actually, I love the camaraderie of the ensemble and everybody involved with it. We're all a team because we're travelling around the country together. We're all in the same boat. And so, it's really good bonding.
You've got some big solos yourselves. You've got some big numbers.
So you do a lot more of the singing in the show than I do. Mine's got little snippets. I'm always there somewhere on the stage, but you've got some beautiful big numbers.
Yeah, I've got some big old torch songs.
Have you got some belters?
I've got a couple of belters which I'm more comfortable with, but there's one that's really exposed where she's kind of all stripped down and it's just me and a piano and it's really high.
Beautiful.
And I had to really, get my confidence. I was panicking. Like the first few performances, I was heart flutters and couldn't breathe very much, so I just had to breathe my way. I'm enjoying it now.
And we come along and just go, rah!
Yeah,
and
the
then
great
run off
thing
again.
today is you're not doing anything, just chatting with us. So you
I
mean, but I mean the performance now. Relax now, enjoy.
We just wanted you
Enjoy
to
the kids.
chill out, relax with us, and enjoy the amazing cast because they are
These
amazing.
are the nicest bunch of humans. They've been so adorable and they're all so
Have you all
talented.
bonded?
Yeah, they're amazing.
Oh.
All right, well, let's have some.
And Connor's piano playing is a treat. It's just...
You've been standing there for so long.
Okay, Nicole Lily Mason, who plays Peggy Sawyer, is here performing. So, performing We're in the Money is the cast of 42nd Street.
We're in the money. We're gonna run up.
absolutely smashed it.
Oh, sorry.
Well done, everyone.
Amazing.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Absolutely amazing. You can see 42nd Street on tour across the UK until May next year.
Yeah, you're going to be doing it until May next year.
We're in the morning.
Still to come, John Turo's making his ultimate Aussie burger coming up right after this.
The sunshine shining.